skin. 3:03 a.m. The old mental hospital built behind the cremation ground had now sunk halfway into the earth. There were marks of human fingernails on the walls, as if someone had tried to claw their way out from the inside. Dr. Neil Agrawal had been posted here today itself. A government order. Reopen and audit. The locals whispered. Treatment never happened there. People were skinned. Neil had laughed. He wasn't laughing now. The moment he opened the hospital's main door, the stench of rotting flesh and urine slammed into his face together. The door shut on its own. Click. The way back was gone. Walking down the corridor, Neil felt as if someone was walking alongside him. Then, drip, drip, drip. Something was falling from the ceiling. He raised his hand. Something sticky clung to his palm. Neil pointed the torch upward. Intestines were hanging from the ceiling. Old, dried, yet still dripping. Suddenly, someone breathed into his ear. Doctor, give my skin back. Neil turned around. A man was standing there, or what remained of him. There was no skin on his body, flesh exposed, muscles twitching, and he was alive. The operation theater, Neil ran. Straight into the operation theater. Inside were 6 tables. On each table lay a corpse, or something like a corpse. One had his eyes stitched shut. One had his tongue cut out and placed in his own hand. One had his chest open, and the heart was still beating. Written on the wall, we screamed. You turned the music up. Neil's mind began to split apart. Memories returned. He had been an intern here. Senior doctors used to experiment on patients, on living people. And Neil? He wrote notes. He stayed silent. Suddenly, the operation light switched on. On table number 7 lay a new body, Neil's body. He couldn't move. His hands and legs were already tied. Standing above him were those same doctors, but they had no faces, only hanging skin. One of them said, "Today, you will be treated." The blade flashed. Neil screamed. The blade ran across his chest. Blood burst out. His ribs were separated one by one. The pain was so intense that his mind stopped working, but he didn't faint. Look, this is how we were made to look too. One doctor placed a knife on Neil's face. Are you scared? Good. The knife moved. Neil's scream echoed through the entire hospital. The skin of his face was slowly peeled away. Warm blood filled his eyes. He couldn't see, but he could feel every inch, every cut. Do you understand now? When you stayed silent. The mirror Neil was made to stand. A mirror was placed in front of him. There was no face in the mirror, only flesh, veins, blood. Behind him stood 30 patients, all without skin, all smiling. Now you are one of us. Morning report. The hospital was sealed again. In the government file, it was written, "Doctor missing due to mental pressure." But the people of the forest still say, at 3:03 a.m., if the wind blows in the right direction, sounds come from the hospital of skin being peeled, and one scream, "I didn't do anything."